Alright, someone asked me, Ryan, why is it that you're not more ambitious? When I hear that, I'm like, what exactly do you mean by ambitious? Are you wondering why it is that I don't get a job pushing paperwork in a cubicle? Well, that's just stupid. Because a lot of those repetitive paperwork jobs, they're basically for major corporations. And major corporations don't give a fuck about their employees. They just want you to crank out your repetitive tasks so many times a day. They just want you to meet that quota. And as long as you're meeting your quota, as long as you're making them money, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about any of their employees. And besides, even if I work like 1 million hours and earned a shit ton of money, other than pay a mortgage or pay a car payment, what the fuck am I gonna do with that money? Not shit, motherfucker, not shit. Even if I had billions of dollars, it still would not be that big of a deal. And I know someone's like, but if you had millions of dollars, you could do whatever you want. No, couldn't do whatever I wanted. Because even if I was like, fuck driving in traffic, I'm getting a helicopter. Even if I had a helicopter, it wouldn't be as cool as it seems. Because everybody assumes that if you had a helicopter, you could fly to the sky and never be in traffic again. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Flying around in the sky is not as carefree as you think. Because every single time you want to go someplace in your helicopter, you gotta file a flight plan. That's right. You just can't jump in your helicopter and fly down to a spring break or some shit. Nope. You gotta file a flight plan a week in advance before you go to spring break. So you can't do any sporadic or spontaneous shit with your helicopter. You gotta plan everything in advance. So if your buddy goes, dude, Mardi Gras in 3 days, we should go. We can take your helicopter. Nope, can't take the fucking helicopter. You gotta file a flight plan a week in advance before you go anywhere. So guess what, motherfucker? Helicopter is not gonna be going. You're not gonna be taking your helicopter down to Mardi Gras. You gotta file a flight plan a week in advance. So guess what? If you're going to Mardi Gras, your fucking ass is driving. Or you're gonna be stuck on one of those 747 public transport planes. Unless you got your own private jet to fly down there, you're gonna be stuck on the corporate machines. Poor excuse for air traffic. I know that people are like, but if you were a millionaire, you could get upgraded to first class. First class ain't shit. First class is like the bare minimum that I would need to even consider getting on a plane. If I was sitting there and then someone was like, yeah, fly on down to Texas. We'll give you $1 billion. I was like, okay, what class am I flying in? Coach. Fuck yeah, I'm driving. He's like, what? That'll take forever. It'll be more costly. I ain't coming down there unless I'm flying first class. That's a bare minimum. I need my own leg room. I'm a big fat guy. You can't expect me to sit in coach. Even the second class ticket would be too cramped. And I know a lot of people, they get this assumption that if they have a helicopter, they can just go wherever they want. They just be like, yeah, spring break, helicopter man, flying down there. They assume that they can just jump in their helicopter and just fly down to spring break and land on the beach, but that's not how it fucking works. They just assume that they can fly down there, land on the beach, and be like, "What's up, bitches? I got a helicopter!" And everybody's like, "Yeah, helicopter guy!" And they assume that like they'll be out on the lake or on the ocean, and someone will be like, "Oh man, we're out of this boat and our keg ran out of beer. Don't worry, I'll get more beer. Helicopter guy. I'll fly out to the nearest distribution center and get a 40-gallon drum of beer for everyone on this boat." But nope, helicopter guy can't do that. Because even to fly down to the local brewery or the local distribution center, gotta file a flight plan a week in advance. So helicopter guy ain't gonna be flying for shit. Can't make beer runs in a helicopter. Gotta file a flight plan. So helicopter guy can't fly over the distribution center, drop down a rappel rope, and then attach a giant 40-gallon drum of beer to the helicopter and fly it over to the boat. Nope, not gonna happen. Helicopter guy has to file a flight plan before he can even do that. And even if helicopter guy filed a flight plan a week in advance and got authorized, guess what? Helicopter guy cannot just land his helicopter at the beach. Nope. Helicopter guy has to have a authorized landing zone. Do you know that the airport? Guess what? The airport has its own government-run organization that tells you where you cannot land helicopters. So you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna set my helicopter down on the beach. It'll be awesome. Guess what? That little organization, that little federal organization that's run in the airport, they come out and go, "Nope, you got a big ass fine, motherfucker." What? Why do I got a big ass fine for? You landed a helicopter on the beach. You're not allowed to do that, motherfucker. You need a certified landing zone. Where's the nearest certified landing zone? At the airport. But the airport's like 5 miles away from the beach. Land your fucking helicopter at the airport and drive to the beach. But I don't want to do that. That shit's not cool. We don't give a fuck what's cool and what's not. Follow the fucking rules. And the guy's like, "Oh, damn. That sucks balls." So yeah, even if you had millions of dollars, you couldn't just land a helicopter at the beach and pop out and be like, "Helicopter guy, I'm awesome." Nope, you can't do that shit. So buying a helicopter and trying to flex and be all cool that you have a helicopter isn't gonna do shit. Because even if you drove up in a super cool car and people were like, "You drove all the way down here?" Fuck no, I flew my helicopter to the airport and then I drove. People would just be like, "Well, why didn't you just fly it all the way to the beach? It's a helicopter." Because normal, average people don't get that you can't land a fucking helicopter on the beach. And even if you had a pilot, the pilot could fly down and then have you jump out of the chopper, and then he could fly back to the airport. But either way, your fucking helicopter is going to be sitting at the goddamn airport because they're not going to let you land it on the goddamn beach and let it sit there until you're ready to leave. That shit's going to touch down, you're going to get out of the helicopter, and then it's going to fly off and land instead of airport. And then when you're ready to leave, you just can't go and jump in your helicopter. Nope, you got to call the pilot. The pilot has to drive from his hotel that you paid for. And then he has to get in the helicopter, fly the helicopter from the airport to the beach, pick you up, and then he he has to fly your ass all the way home. Even doing that, that would still seem lame as fuck. Because people would just look at you and go, well, that's your helicopter. Why didn't you land it underneath and leave it? Why didn't you touch down, drop you off, and fly away? You know, I think you rented that shit. You're trying to show up. So yeah, using a helicopter to show off would just be fucking stupid. And even if you had a helicopter, what would be the point of having that shit if you couldn't show it off? So yeah, even if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't use my millions of dollars to get a helicopter because it'd just be fucking stupid. You have to file a flight like every fucking time to fly someplace. I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I want to go take my parents down to Florida so they can go to Disneyland. My father's like, well, you're going to have to file a flight plan a week in advance where you can take them down there. I'm like, shit, that sucks balls. And the guy's like, well, yeah, they suck balls. That's what's necessary. Damn. So yeah, even if I had millions of dollars, it wouldn't help shit because the only thing that I'd be slightly interested in buying would be a helicopter. Owning a helicopter is such a pain in the ass that it just doesn't seem worth the hassle. Fuck shit. Besides, even if I worked long enough, hard enough to get the money to buy a helicopter, I'd be old as fuck. Why would I want to be some 60-year-old guy flying around in a helicopter trying to impress bitches when they're like, wow, that's cool that you have a helicopter, but you're old as fuck, so your dick probably don't get hard no more. And I'd be like, oh, dang it.